Hill passes to George. Tries from 10, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Hill. He dishes it to George. Hibbert with a screen for George. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. James outside. There's the pick. Off the pick. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Indiana has its hands full guarding against James.
9 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Now, here is George. Right now averaging 27 points a game. Clock at 4. George missing again.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to Hibbert. Feeds to Hill. Pass to George. Hibbert with the screen. And George, here we go, loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Now, here is Garcia. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Webster dishes to Garcia. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And there's the pass to George. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hibbert inside. He's covered by Noel. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is from Hibbert. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Now LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. And DeRozan kicks to Garcia. Cleveland moving the ball around. The dish to James. From 12 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Pacers 4th.
This team takes smart three-point shots. That's one of the reasons, Kevin, they're amongst the league leaders in three-point percentage. They don't just hoist up crazy threes. They get quality looks from behind that arc.
Loves check in for Webster. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's DeRozan, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Well, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine. Ooh, that was awesome.
Look out below. Here's James, averaging 32 points a game. Outside DeRozan. Passes to Love. Rest with the steal. DeRozan defending. Right side George. The feed to Hibbert. And the rejection by Love.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
Here's George. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Noel sets a screen for DeRozan. Off the screen, and Noel gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, about just piling up points in the paint.
The shot by George, wide open. George missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 9, and DeRozan kicks to Garcia. Hill against DeRozan. Hill passes to Hibbert. West setting the pick for Hibbert. Outside, George. Back to Hibbert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hibbert's got 11.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop by number 24.
And Garcia kicks to James. Noel sets a screen for LeBron. And David West gets the whistle that time. And some changes here for the Pacers. Rahimi's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Blotch in for West. And Cleveland also making a change. Allen's checked in for LeBron. Here's Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 7. To the wing right side. Misses the 3. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And here's DeRozan. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good. But good ball movement anyway.
Jordan Crawford's checked in for the Pacers. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Into the lineup, the Cavaliers.
George dishes to Blotch. And Hill has it in the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
DeRozan passes to Allen. Love with the screen on Blotch. Back to DeRozan. Launches a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Blotch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hill with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. This one for 3. They get it again. Another shot.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
That free throw, no good. Cavaliers making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Cleveland leading by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And now a look at George Hill, some of the numbers for him. How this season has been coming along for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about them, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in them, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
There's the block. Allen outside to stop the drought, and the shot is good. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Pacers trail by 10. Outside Hill. Blotch sets the pick for Hill. He kicks it to Blotch. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with him.
Young left side. Allen for three. Another three for Cleveland.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Hill drives in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 3rd in opponent points per game, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
Yeah, Clark, of all the things you just mentioned, to me, I love the opponent's points per game because that's an indication of how hard a team is playing and how smart. And I think this team has shown great balance this season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garcia's checked in. Ennis kicks to Garcia. It's Young on the wing. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
George dishes to Crawford. It's Hill on the wing. Stolen away. Now Cleveland moving it up. Ennis has got the ball. Cleveland moving it around.
2 minutes.
Here's Garcia. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Dishes it to Crawford. Kicks it to George. Back to Crawford. He feeds it to George. Pass to Mahimi. Baseline jumper. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Outside Hill. Now here's Blotch. He's tightly guarded. That's good. Blotch has got 8 points.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
It's Young on the wing. He dishes it to Ennis. Blotch covering. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Hill kicks over to Blotch. Hill against Garcia. Here's George. And he makes good on the layup. George has got 6.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Cleveland leading by 15. Feeds it to Young. Pass to Garcia. Now the pass to Ennis. From the arc. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.